When I first found out that I had breast cancer, I had a 3-month-old baby. I thought the whole world was perfect and had gotten to just the place I wanted to be in life. And I found a lump accidentally in the shower and thought my whole world was ending, that it was all crashing in and I was going to be leaving this beautiful little daughter behind. As soon as I came to Emerson and met with Dr. Dubois, kind of left with a real feeling of hope and that I was in very good hands. I came in and met with Dr. Dubois. We sat in a family room, a family conference room with my mother, my sister, and my husband. And he just gave us an endless amount of time.
Barbie was very quick to mention that she had just had a baby and she was thinking about another child as well. And so those types of cues gave me the sense that Barbie was already looking at her life, not just a cancer diagnosis, but her life in terms of being able to do what she had to do to conquer cancer. But that small type of comment where she wanted to make sure her doctor for the first time knew that she had plans for herself, that really gave me the confidence and security that Barbie was going to be somebody who would be able to conquer the diagnosis and really have a fulfilling life as a cancer survivor.
When I got up to leave, he looked at me and he asked if I would mind if he gave me a hug. And he stood up and he gave me a hug, and it was one of those, I really mean it, hugs, not a formal kind of quick clutch. And he said to me, "You've had a hard day, and I think you needed that."
I talked to my staff about this, and we all remember the first time that we met Barbie. My memory of it is that I heard a woman at our front desk registering, and I went around the corner and there was this lovely young woman with a baby stroller. And I remember all of us just going, "Oh, please, don't let that be the patient." But it was.
Dr. Schoenthaler, the thing that I can never repay her for, and that means the most to me, is one day after my treatments, probably a year after I was out of treatments, she had checked me out, we had talked about my cancer, we had talked about the radiation, and she said to me, "How do you feel about having another baby?" And I was kind of stunned because that really wasn't her job. That wasn't anything she had to worry about. She had kept me alive, she had done what she needed to do.
I had gone to a conference on breast cancer and went to a lecture on fertility. And doctors had always recommended that women not get pregnant after breast cancer, especially not quickly, based on very sound theoretical reasons. And his point was that the theory was reasonable, the theory was plausible, but there wasn't really that many statistics to back it up.
I just left that day and everything changed again. And I think not only did she help to save my life, but then I can't even put it into words how much she increased the quality of my life by having my second daughter, Jillian.
I think that as a caregiver and definitely as an oncologist, we're all prone to think we have to keep our game face on and be very professional. And what I would say to young training caregivers and anyone out there who's in practicing medicine is that you shouldn't feel vulnerable and inhibited to let that human side of you be seen by your patient. I think it can go a long way in establishing a relationship that really endures for forever.
I think that if a caregiver has that be their goal, that they're wholly with their patient in the follow-up exam room, that means you're not going to double book, you're not going to overbook, you're going to read the chart before you come in, you're going to do all the things that you know that you need to do to have the best possible medical outcome, and what that also gives you is the best possible chance for connection with somebody like Barbie.
I feel so privileged to have had the relationships with Dr. Dubois and Dr. Schoenthaler and the other doctors in my life over the last 11 years. And I think that that shouldn't be the exception, that that should be the rule, that my case shouldn't be extraordinary. It should be to the point that my case isn't something that has to be highlighted. It should be just that everybody has that type of care and that kind of quality treatment and that type of relationship with their doctors. And I think it's not only the doctors, it does have to start with the person that answers the phone, because no matter how great a relationship you have with your doctor, if you don't feel that you can get through to them with the person that's answering the phone or the nurse that takes care of you when the doctor isn't available and gives you an immediate answer, it's the whole system needs to really be in place.